Talking about going to go burn that damn building down.
Yeah, I was like, let's not do no felonies. Yeah, let's leave the felonies at home. Yeah, little pyromaniacs. They're like, we gonna burn this shit to the ground. I was like, yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Kii and Carry, where we key
and we carry.
Hello.
Hey. Yes, I'm Troy.
I'm Damon.
Yes, and we are back with another review for Chasing Dallas, season 3, episode 8, titled "The Perfect Setup."
We didn't review last episode, but if you want to know our thoughts, here it is.
What happened when we was at the hospital? And what happened when we was at the hospital? Nothing. Shut up! Oh my God, I don't care.
Before we get into our review for this episode, let's get into some of our comments. Ooh.
Yes.
So this comment is coming from Miss or Mr. Studio VLB. Read the fuck out of me, but I'm here for it. Kii and Carry.
You had it coming.
Excuse me? Okay.
Their comment reads as follows. At 7:07, I don't have Quran, which is my Instagram handle. I don't have Quran. You literally are Peter Griffin in the attic. Dry ass throat. Okay. First of all,
oh, it's not funny. It's really not funny.
I hit the blunt before we did this review, so I already caught my Shelly right there. But yes, love the commentary. 19 minutes 31 seconds again. Mm-hmm. So Thank you for the comment. Like I said, we can always take comments or critiques.
Something that Imani, shout out to Imani Van Zap. Something she said in the little, in between review part of the show really resonated with me about this season. Basically, she was just saying, kind of basically a variation of what we were saying. Like, it's kind of like, I feel like they're kind of shying away from, I guess, drama that they could be. Because, of course, we want drama on the show, but, I feel like they kind of steer away from the drama that they could be talking about in favor of, this, manufactured, easy drama, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. And it's not really satisfying because it's, one, probably manufactured, and two, it's so petty and it's not really real. It's not what we really want to hear or focus on. But yeah, I feel like they kind of ditch stories that we could actually be talking about, or kind of the drama that is true to the actual show for this petty insignificant drama. Because she said the show is ending, and it's not ending because nobody's watching. So kind of could have focused on that and why it decided to end, even though I know they ended it after the fact. But still, clearly there was some smoke, going on, which led to the fire, which led to the end of the show. So
that's unfortunate. Like she said, there are people that were chasing Dallas and there were people who were wasting Dallas. So it sucks that the show ended, but
that's what it is.
Episode 8 opens up with the conclusion of the street brawl that happened on the streets of Chicago. I was typing Kerry D and my phone autocorrected to Keely, and I thought of Keely from POW.
I'm getting really tired of you booking.
That's bullying. But
that is bullying, but she deserves it.
Mikey Everything came on stage and shut that shit down. Durag, sheer shirt, leather pants, and the
backup dancers. Yes.
Backup dancers. Care for it.
I wish we would have been able to see the actual performance. Not to be petty. I know we always we always find things to pick about. But I just wish we would have saw not the whole performance, but just a little bit of it. A compilation of the different things or the different people that performed that night.
The artist Mikey Everything, his fit was giving me a mix of Trey Womack with the sheer shirt and Carmen Banks with the durag. I was living.
It was definitely giving. It was giving Femme Thug tease. I'm here.
And the face was beat.
Yes.
Still beat after performing. So our next scene, Tre and Howard and Eric James, they meet up to go hash out their differences. Mm-hmm. I put that I like this scene because it's two mature men having a conversation like an adult. didn't get hostile. Nobody became angry. Ressie and George should take notes.
No shade to Eric, but I feel like, I mean, we all know that Eric is bodied down, right? But I just always feel like he about to bust out of the clothes that he that he's in. Like, I feel like he's at any moment he's gonna be like, "Rah!" He's gonna get mad and just like rip his clothes off, because it's giving very like painted on clothes. Like, and I'm just like, I know you got a lot of body, but it's just these clothes are so tight. Like, and while we're talking about looks, get into Tre MF and Howard. Get into his confessional jewel thief look. The damn trench coat, the vinyl trench coat with the top bun.
Was that the look where it was over his shoulders with the glass?
I just feel like he needed a Chinese bang. That's all he needed. He needed a Chinese bang to go with that outfit, and it would have completed it.
Oh my gosh.
He had the bun. He just needed the bang.
I'm glad that you peeped that, because I noticed the look, but I was more focused on his look with the next scene where he sat down with Markel to plan the as I call it, the pajama jam party.
Yeah.
The wig, bone straight, do-rag, the gloves.
The gloves.
Shirt.
It was the gloves for me.
It was the boots for me. Bad-ass boots.
I didn't notice the boots.
Bad-ass boots. Shout out to Tre MF and Howard.
Did Eric only meet up with Tre Howard because he has no friends on this show? I feel like nobody else likes him. So it's like, who else is he gonna film with if like nobody else on the show really fucks with him? Like, I feel like he made so many.
And George are cool, aren't they?
Are they? I guess so.
The next scene is another Tre Howard scene. Like I said, loves it. When Tre and Markel, I guess, agreed to host like the party together, like Dior was like, Markel and Tre, like, how the fuck that happened? I was like, maturity. But you know what?
There we go. I just thought it was kind of useless, no shade. I mean, I feel like they all got invited to the pajama party, and that was pretty much it. I did like the venue that they were at. I thought it was a cute place to film. But outside of that, I was just kind of like,
man, we want to go grab some wings, some hot wings.
Yes, some wings.
I put in my notes that anytime I refer to Tre Womack, I'm gonna refer to him as a Woo Baby. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke, but that's one of his songs. Woo Baby.
Not Woo
Because he got George and Ressie G out here acting up. We're gonna get to that later. We gonna touch on that later. George B and his confessionals define all the laws of gravity. Like, I feel like he's floating in his goddamn confessionals. Anytime Eric's name is mentioned, like in Dior's presence, his whole face is just like.
Well, I invited Eric, James, Drake Timber, Ruda, Charles, Antonio.
And I'm like, that's how you not even beef, but this is. I want Ressie and George to have that fucking energy. I put that this is my favorite scene from this episode. Dior, Ressie G, Kerry D, and Ariel O'Hara Moreau.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, and also comment down below if you also want to answer this
I feel like you stole my question, or not still. I feel like you're about to ask my question.
I don't think I am.
Okay.
Maybe not. I feel like it'd be a weird coincidence if I did. But anyway, my question is, who's more rehearsed in their confessionals, Eric or George?
As a black LGBTQ man, you have the nerve to call someone else a bufanda. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror?
Listen, I am, once again, I'm always in the city and somebody want me to pull up. Now, Markel done call me big, and I mean big in the hell.
George be floating, but I feel like Eric also be giving like, I practiced this in the mirror a bunch of times.
Dior, beloved, who are you talking to? Like, okay, Eric James, relax. Okay, I guess my question would be, does anybody know what the fuck the G in Ressie G stands for? Let us know in the comments if you do. I also want to note that
is that the same G and G status?
You shady. You so shady. But yeah, they meet up, and Ariel is like, Ariel, first of all, let's get into Ariel O'Hara Moreau's look. Let's get into this goddamn look. the short hair, motherfucking here for it. The beat face, the black tank top, the red flannel. You know I love a red flannel. Just here for it. Like
it was the hairstyle for me. I was very much so here for it.
Mm-hmm.
It was giving me like housewife tees, like 21st century housewife, like
21st century housewife / love should have brought your ass home last night vibes.
Yes, that's what it's giving. It's giving we going through something in our marriage. I don't want the kids to know, but you better bring your ass home before I put the kids to bed. They want to see their father. Gosh. That's what it's
I don't think my chest is gonna make it through the rest of this review.
Dior talking about his what's going on with his shop.
The guy that we thought was the landlord of our building was not the landlord of our building.
Really?
He was a tenant there, and he was not supposed to be
at your salon.
Yes, he was not supposed to be leasing out at all.
I had a similar situation happen to me.
On top of that, he wasn't paying rent.
On
top of that, the rent was only 32. The rent is only what, 3,200? I think we were paying 15.
Yeah, I just thought it was unfortunate. Like, you know, I know those types of scams happen all the time. Like, I know when I moved here and I was looking for places, they were like, oh, you know, people were reaching out to me. I mean, those were more clearly scams than, like, I'm assuming what happened with him. But yeah, I know people get, you know, caught up in those scams all the time, and it's just so unfortunate. Because it's like, I'm sure like you're so happy to like find a place and like you put money into it, time into it, you have this vision, and then for it to be taken away because, you know, somebody on some bullshit is messed up.
Right. I put in my notes that it was great to see like the cast, not the cast, but Ressie G, Kerry, and Ariel kind of rally around him and support him.
Right.
Talking about going to go burn that damn building down.
Yeah, I was like, let's not do no felonies. Yeah, let's leave the felonies at home. Yeah. Little pyromaniacs. They're like, we gonna burn this shit to the ground. I was like, yeah.
Yes. Let's calm it the fuck down.
Right.
But it was cool to see Ariel's enthusiasm about getting back into the studio. Cause we know that previous episode where she went to the studio. Yeah. She sexed the hell out of that beat. Like you said, she got a baby girl Beamer from writing that goddamn song, writing that beat so goddamn good. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing Ariel and Monroe get back in the studio and slay it. Like,
let's go to the studio.
You got the heater on here?
It's hot in
Yeah.
What's up?
Let's go to the studio.
How you doing?
Don't be touching up on me.
Make some beats. No, just Ariel seems really determined though. Like just in anything that she does, even when she wasn't pressing him, but she was low-key kind of pressing Kerry. Like, I think Kerry offered to help somebody with something. And then she's like, okay, well, when you're done with that, can we get back in the studio so I can finish up my shit? He was like, oh, okay. Like, so she just seems like she just be on it. Like, no matter if it's being a seamstress, being a designer, music, like she's gonna get it done. So
she's out here. Next scene, Kerry D and his grandma go out to celebrate her birthday.
How you feeling? 21? 21, 22 now? 22. Okay. Excuse me, let me get right on that. How you been? How's your day been? You got the damn good?
The men of the show, or at least a handful of the men, aren't afraid to be vulnerable and transparent. And I like that. Kerry was like expressing his gratitude for his grandma. Like, okay, dope. You know, I don't know a lot of people that have their grandparents and, you know, they don't really have their relationship. I'm glad they have this relationship and not the relationship that Ashtray and his grandma have.
Hey, grandma, you better stay on my end if I smoke your ass.
Go fuck yourself.
His grandma's adorable, obviously. Her nails looked amazing. And she just seemed very chill. Kind of like George's mom, where they're just, you know, day by day, just, you know, very chill, very, you know. So I enjoyed it. Now we finally know that Kerry D is part Black. So no, just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just now we need to know
That's
if Rico.
trashy the fuck can right there.
Could you imagine if he pulled a Winter from Bad Girls Club? Like he only brought her on the show so that he could show that he was part black. Look, y'all can finally stop saying that I'm something else. I have black relatives. Like
so our final scene of the show, the Pajama Jam. Who's Markel and Tre MF and Howard were the hosts. Instantly, I put in my notes, what is the tea between George and Ressie? Like, George was kind of just there to get like a reaction on Ressie. And then I thought to myself, because the girls out here being vaccinated, the vaccine is out here. So before the start of the year, it was platonics only. Now, since this vaccination, the vaccine is out, the girls are getting vaccinated. I wonder if George and Ressie,
they be in the bios too. I just want to put that out there. They be in the bio, vaccinated, like just at the top in bold. I'm like, okay, I get it.
It's kind of giving me a hot boy tea. So now I have to ask you, do you think George and Ressie are pussy sisters? Pussy sisters. Pussy sisters. Pussy sisters. Pussy sisters. Pussy sisters.
Okay, let's move on.
What the fuck did Dior have in that bag?
There's a few people in here I don't fuck with, so before I open this bottle and start drinking, do I need to do anything with something in this bag?
Boy, if you don't...
What's in that bag?
What's in this bag, friend? No, you don't need to do nothing. You don't need to do nothing in that bag.
What's in the bag?
Let me go home. Y'all have great.
Girl, I gotta leave.
Had the nigga wood on that car, scared as hell.
I was like, okay, first of all, Dior, calm down. I'm assuming what was in that bag is gonna land him a felony. So I suggest he puts that bag back in the trunk where it belongs.
Whoever decided to ask these questions after saying that they wanted a drama-free event was shady as fuck. Like, one of the questions was Markel knew what they was asking for. Like, one of the questions was, did Ressie and Tre have a thing? And girls like, does everybody have to answer? Like, how the fuck do we know what they had going on?
That was the shady part. The part that the shadiest part of all was that they went down the line and asked every single person, do you think this? Do you think they slept together? Do you think December has horrible fashions? Like, I'm like, why are y'all asking everybody? But
the guy with the red hair that arrived with Ressie G and Dior with the money pajama.
That's his
pajama
friend.
set on. Okay, that was a nice ass pajama set.
It was. It matched his hair nicely too. The contrast, his skin, and then the thing or the outfit, and then the red hair. Yeah, it worked for him.
I also put in my notes, like towards the end of the Pajama Jam party, when December was being escorted out the room, as usual. Was Eric James trying to fight him too?
They said I'm alive. It is.
First off, I wish I would have said this in the beginning, but yes, nasty hotel party. Y'all know if you watch these shows, shout out to the Come Up, shout out to G Status, shout out to Chasing Atlanta. They started with the nasty hotel party first season. Shout out to who was that threw that party? Devon. Shout out to that. Yeah, first season. I think first episode too had a hotel party, but
Brand, can't forget Brandon's hotel party, summer party hotel party.
Yes, on Web
from
Life.
Web Life season 1.
Yeah.
Damn, bitch, I can't get a plane.
Right. Why does he feel the need to tell me? Tell me. Like, I screamed when Tre said, who has a brand? Who has a brand in this room? I know you have a brand. You have a brand. I know your brand. Oh, you don't have a brand. I know you have a brand. I was like, just cut right to the chase. Because that was after the whole like, I think your fashions are bad. I think your fashions are bad. And then he was just like, who doesn't have a brand? You don't. Like, I was like, okay. But yeah, I mean, like, as we've said time and time again, like, yes, December has been credited on these shows, but it's like, what did you get out of these shows? Like, you didn't use these shows, because the real I feel like just being on a show isn't enough. The real come up is putting something that you're doing on this platform so that it can elevate you into another position. Just being on the show isn't doing shit for you because you're not getting paid. So it's like you're literally just hopping from show to show, not getting paid, volunteering. Like you're not getting what, and I think that's what Tre was basically trying to say. Like, we're on here for the exposure. You're on here so that you can get onto another show for free. Like, that's not, it's like all these shows I'm assuming you've been on, you haven't been getting paid. So it's like, if you don't have a brand or something to like promote, then what are you on here for? And then, yeah, like you said, like, I don't know why Eric came for December. I don't know, especially when whatchamacallit pressed him, he didn't have anything to say. So it's clearly giving like, I pick and choose my battles. Like, because when Dior stepped to him, when Dior told him to shut the fuck up, he did exactly that. He shut the fuck up. But when the little one who's by themselves pops up, that's when you spring into action trying to fight them for what? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Pajama Jam Party. I also put on my notes, that's my phone. That's my phone. That's my phone.
From Love and Hip Hop Miami. Old girl stole her phone.
Was that Nicki Natural?
Yes.
Stole
Sukihana's phone.
Oh, she should have kept it because you seen the shit she be tweeting. Anyway, let me not touch on that. Yeah, so that was episode 8, season 3 of Chasing Dallas.
Yes.
Like we said, comment down below. Let us know what you think of thought of the episode. Comment down below with your favorite your favorite pajama look. Yes. I'm trying to be extra, and I just got all tongue-tied. But yeah, we're always here to key and carry with you guys. We're always here to engage in the comments with you guys, converse with you in the comments. Follow us on IG.
Yes.
And also, most importantly, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share.
I also just wanted to note that we're getting more and more followers. So I think that's really cool. Thank you for everybody that's or subscribers, sorry. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's subscribing. If you, obviously we get a lot more views than we have subscribers. So like, if you could subscribe, that would be great. We love key and carrying with y'all. So if you want to continue to key and carry with us, definitely subscribe. We're
yes, and then if you subscribe and if you hit that little bell, you definitely get notified whenever a new review posts. So yeah. This has been Key and Carry, where we key.
We carry.
I'm Troy.
I'm Damon.
Yes, and we will see y'all in the next one.
Peace.